Hi, buddy. Are you still under your banky? There you go. You got your snowman? Your food and water's over there. You're looking pretty chill. We're having a little timeout time because he got a little handsy, so to speak, with Blazer, the Himalayan kitty cat. And we're letting Lucy have some outdoor time. Because if he spotted her, he'd be after her like a shot, sending her up a tree. And she's been too scared to go out the last couple days because of you. Oh, there's the hummingbird. Lucy's probably by the pond. Lucy, are you out here? Or maybe she knows Buddy's out here and doesn't realize he's tied up. So she's gone on walkabout. But she does like to... Oh, I was right the first time. She is enjoying her favorite spot. Can you see her? Here she comes. She's so happy. She loves seeing her mama. You love seeing your mama. So happy. You're so forgiving. There's Buddy up there. Charlie's with his papa, having a snooze. Where's the fish? Under their pagoda. Yep, there they are. I should feed them. Hey, Luce, you like having your outdoor time, eh? I'm gonna go get some fish food. Good girl. Good girl. I'm gonna come out later. What was my plan today? Well, I could get the bear cat and the weed eater going and trim the edges, but nah, not today. I have some little seedlings from Texas wildflower mixture my friend gave me that I'm going to put in my grandma Eleanor's garden. I did plant my Alaska garden last night or yesterday afternoon. Oh my God, you won't believe what I just saw. Anyway, the Alaska garden's along the back there. OMG, I thought there was just the one. Look at all this. Morels. Wow. I tried eating them one time and they were okay. I don't really care for mushrooms much anymore. They had an interesting flavor. But what I want to do is get a silicone mold kit and then make a mold to make candles. I think that would be pretty cool. And this perfect big one is still here. Hopefully it'll stay okay until the Amazon delivery comes. Wow, unbelievable. That is the coolest thing. And I only spotted that. I would never generally go up here unless I had a reason to. I only spotted it because I was following her. Little princess. Oh, there's some little blue butterflies on the moss blocks over there. Let's see if we can... Oh, there they are. I did see the swallowtail. Haven't seen any hummingbird moss on the moss blocks so far this year. The Papa Robin was on my deck railing earlier and he had a beak full of looked like moss or something. I think he's rebuilding the nest for the next batch of babies under the deck there. first batch just fledged the other day. Maybe they'll have 3 sets this year. Last year they had 2 sets. Let's see. I did take the other nests away. Let's see if it's this one he's rebuilding, or maybe he's building a whole other one because he knows I sometimes check. Let's see. I don't see any new stuff in there. He must be building another one somewhere. He's over there on my defunct trampoline frame. He's not going to tell me where he's building this time. Oh. There's a Phoebe nest up there. I wonder if it was in use this year. I've never noticed that one before. There's a robin there. There's lots of worms in the ground for them to eat. Oh, who's that? Another robin? Oh, it was the one up from over under the apple tree. Is that Papa? The ruby-breasted grosbeak is singing. Still more blossoms on the apple tree. This tree just makes really tiny apples, and they're so high up I can't get too many of them. But I did make apple cider vinegar from them once. This is another apple tree. Oh, another robin. Lucy usually follows me. It's time to finish my coffee and have one of my homemade biscuits I took out of the freezer that I made last week. So delicious with my homemade raspberry jam. I gotta make some more butter though, so I just have store-bought butter. Look, the hostas are really filling in here. I forget what these are. I'm thinking bachelor buttons, but I don't know. Not bachelor buttons. I guess we'll see. The columbine and the lily of the valley, the bleeding hearts. I put some moss flocks here to fill up a bare spot around the septic tank lids. They're kind of an eyesore, but you know, I suppose at least I don't have to dig them up when the guy has to come like I did before. And the septic pump housing thing, it's sort of in the middle, but oh well. I put some perennial sunflowers around and some fall mums to hopefully disguise it a little. And some yellow sedum. And then I put this pot here because it should get a lot of sun, because I want these gladiolus bulb babies to soak up enough energy to hopefully one day become gladioluses of their own. Take a couple years. Oh, there's Goose. Hey, Goose on the loose. There's my tree spirit friend. I'll let Ellie pick that out. And an old air rifle pellet gun thing. I have a newer one. Oh, here comes the butterfly. Swallowtail. flitting about. Busy, busy. Like a bee. Hey, Luce. Loosey Goosey enjoys being on the loose. You can really smell the lily of the valley today. Holy. The bumblebee is gathering whatever he gathers. Hey, Bumble. Yeah, maybe I should plant more forget-me-nots back here. They seem to like it here. I do have some under one of the apple trees that when it seeds I can harvest those. Arthur was burning the branches he cut down from, I think those are beech trees. I'll have to look it up. I always cover my fire pit with this piece of plywood so that it stays dry. Oh yeah, forgot about the fish. I got distracted by shiny things again. No, it was morels. Let's go see how the rock garden is doing. Here's my seedlings I'm gonna plant in here. I'm gonna get some mulch. I haven't got mulch for a couple years. Gonna put it in here and that garden, that garden, that garden. I have a bird netting thing I used to put on my cherry tree that I think I'm gonna cover the strawberries with so that the marauding chipmunks don't steal all of them. Oh, there's another kind of bee. Let me see it. That butterfly sure likes to travel. My lilacs are filling out. They didn't seem to make a lot of blooms this year. I wonder what decides that. Sometimes it's totally full. That's okay. Got to figure out where to put the Buddha that I got at the auction too. Arthur wanted it. Somewhere in the middle there, I think. I put some more moss phlox along the edge and I put some daffodils along the front edge. Oh yeah, fish food. Got distracted again. But he's so quiet. You can see the different colors I have of moss phlox. There used to be just the pink, but I added this emerald blue, some white, this candy cane variegated color, this dark pink. It's sometimes hard to find the different varieties, so when I see them at the nursery, I snap them up. My hens and chicks. The hens are making chicks. I actually grew these from seeds years ago. Whenever they divide, I plant them around the gardens. Like I move them, new spots, like I've been putting them in the rock wall here, different places. Little one hidden there. Oh boy, that rhubarb has exploded. I have got to cut some and freeze it and make some recipes. Been collecting all kinds of new rhubarb recipes to try. Brought my bike out. Had that for many, many years. Used to ride to work in Toronto, believe it or not. Well, I lived in North York at the time. I think I've had that 20 years. I don't really ride it around now. I just sometimes go down to the mailbox and get the mail. Buddy's still under his blankie. Monarch butterfly garden is filling in. Arthur mowed the grass, so I'm going to do the edging. Oh, these have bloomed. Starflower things. This rhubarb is huge too. This here, there used to be a puffball tree in this garden. Oh, there's Lucy. And it died when I moved here. And this just was just a small little garden. I've expanded this, like I keep making it bigger all the time. And I put this smock orange. It's really nice and fragrant. Oh, there's some branches I gotta cut off. Give it a trim. But a couple years ago, this sapling started growing, and I've kind of left it because the internet says it's an elm tree. We'll find out. Because I used to have an elm out front that previous owners planted, but it died, and I had to cut it down with my chainsaw out front there where I planted an oak tree. That was just a little oak, like not even a sapling, it was tiny. It was right by the edge of the forest over there, and now it's pretty high. It's getting big. But that would be cool if an elm tree was coming back, like after one got killed. I guess maybe Dutch elm disease. My cherry bush is happy. Hopefully it'll actually make lots of cherries this year. I gave it some fertilizer. My parrot tulips. I love these little violas. The dark purple ones are my favorite. And I like these ones too. I encourage them to grow everywhere. I'm going to divide some of these daffodils again. I always move them around. Blue jay! This is my hydrangea my neighbor gave me. I made a little garden here. I put tulips in here, but I don't know, they don't seem to really come back, except for this one. Actually made a little baby. That's cool. Arthur was working on the boat and he got the new motor going. This is my big birch tree garden, or little birch tree garden, because the big birch tree garden's the one over there. This old bench fell apart when I tried to step on it to... Oh, look at that. The hummingbird feeder disappeared. It fell out of my jerry-rigged... Hold on. Oh, can't reach. Hold on. There. I guess I gotta jerry-rig it again.